Chemistry is the study of matter and its properties, as well as how matter changes. It's a vast and fascinating field that explores everything from the smallest atoms to the largest molecules. Chemistry is essential to our understanding of the world around us, from the air we breathe to the food we eat. It plays a vital role in medicine, agriculture, manufacturing, and many other industries. Think of chemistry as a giant Lego set. Atoms are like the individual Lego bricks, and molecules are the structures you build by connecting those bricks. Just like Legos can be combined in countless ways to create endless possibilities, atoms can bond to form a staggering variety of molecules. These molecules, in turn, make up everything around us. But chemistry is more than just building blocks. It's also about the forces that hold those blocks together and the reactions that change them. Imagine dropping a Lego creation into a bucket of water. Some bricks might stay connected, while others might break apart. This is similar to how chemicals interact with each other, sometimes forming new substances and sometimes breaking down existing ones. Chemistry is a constantly evolving field, with new discoveries and innovations happening all the time. It's a subject full of surprises and mysteries, and it's one that continues to shape our understanding of the universe and our place within it. Atoms are the fundamental units of matter. They're incredibly tiny, but they're packed with an intricate structure. At the center of an atom lies the nucleus, which contains two types of particles, protons and neutrons. Protons carry a positive electrical charge, while neutrons have no charge, making them neutral. Whizzing around the nucleus are electrons, which carry a negative charge. The number of protons in an atom determines what element it is. For example, all carbon atoms have 6 protons, while all oxygen atoms have 8. The number of neutrons can vary, giving rise to different isotopes of the same element. Isotopes have the same number of protons but different numbers of neutrons. For instance, carbon-12 has 6 neutrons, while carbon-14 has 8. Electrons are constantly moving around the nucleus in regions called orbitals. These orbitals are like different energy levels or shells that electrons can occupy. The arrangement of electrons within these orbitals determines an atom's chemical properties and how it will interact with other atoms. The outermost electrons, known as valence electrons, are particularly important. These electrons are involved in chemical bonding, the process by which atoms link together to form molecules. By understanding the structure of atoms and the behavior of their electrons, we can gain insights into the vast and intricate world of chemistry. Atoms can join together to form molecules through chemical bonds. These bonds are like tiny invisible forces that hold atoms together. There are 2 main types of chemical bonds, ionic bonds and covalent bonds. Ionic bonds form when one atom donates an electron to another atom. This transfer of electrons creates ions, which are atoms with a net electrical charge. Atoms that lose an electron become positively charged ions, while atoms that gain an electron become negatively charged ions. These oppositely charged ions attract each other, forming an ionic bond. Covalent bonds, on the other hand, form when atoms share electrons. Instead of donating or receiving electrons, atoms in a covalent bond contribute electrons to a shared pool, creating a strong bond between them. This sharing of electrons allows atoms to achieve a more stable electron configuration, similar to that of noble gases. Think of ionic bonds as being like magnets where opposite charges attract, while covalent bonds are more like a handshake, where 2 people share a grip. Both types of bonds are essential for the formation of molecules and the diversity of chemical compounds that exist. Understanding the different types of chemical bonds is crucial for comprehending how molecules are formed and how they interact with each other. It's the foundation for understanding chemical reactions and the properties of different substances. Chemistry is often divided into 2 main branches, organic chemistry and inorganic chemistry. These branches are not entirely separate, but they focus on different aspects of the chemical world. Organic chemistry is the study of compounds that contain carbon. Carbon is a unique element because it can form 4 bonds with other atoms, allowing it to create a vast array of complex molecules. Organic molecules are the building blocks of life, and they're found in everything from DNA and proteins to sugars and fats. Inorganic chemistry, on the other hand, deals with compounds that don't contain carbon. This includes things like minerals, metals, and salts. Inorganic compounds are essential for many industrial processes, and they play vital roles in geology, astronomy, and other fields. Think of organic chemistry as the chemistry of living things, while inorganic chemistry is the chemistry of non-living things. Of course, there's overlap between the two, and many chemical reactions involve both organic and inorganic compounds. However, this distinction helps us organize and understand the vastness of the chemical world. By exploring both organic and inorganic chemistry, we gain a more complete picture of the elements, compounds, and reactions that shape our planet and beyond. Acids and bases are two fundamental concepts in chemistry, and they play crucial roles in many chemical reactions. Acids are substances that donate protons, H+, when dissolved in water, while bases are substances that accept protons. One way to define acids and bases is through the Arrhenius theory, which states that acids produce hydrogen ions, H+, in solution, while bases produce hydroxide ions, OH, in solution. For example, hydrochloric acid, HCl, is an acid because it releases H+ ions in water, while sodium hydroxide, NaOH, is a base because it releases OH ions in water. Another way to define acids and bases is through the Bronsted-Lowry theory, which broadens the definition to include substances that donate or accept protons in any solvent, not just water. In this theory, an acid is a proton donor, and a base is a proton acceptor. The strength of an acid or base is determined by how readily it donates or accepts protons. Strong acids like hydrochloric acid readily donate protons, while weak acids like acetic acid, vinegar, donate protons less readily. Similarly, strong bases like sodium hydroxide readily accept protons, while weak bases like ammonia accept protons less readily. Understanding acids and bases is essential for comprehending a wide range of chemical phenomena, from the sour taste of lemons to the workings of our digestive system. It's a fundamental concept that helps us unravel the complexities of the chemical world.